Hello, great, grand, glorious Leo. This is Maxine Taylor with your October 2019 forecast. And so let's jump right in and talk about how awesome this is. First of all, let's talk about Mars. It's been in your second house of money, and you should have been able to increase your income during this time. With Mars in the second, we get it and spend it, get it and spend it. So I hope that you've been having a ball. Now, on the 4th, Mars is going to enter your third house of ideas, of short distance transportation, of chatting, talking. Third house planets can indicate boredom, so keep busy. All right, make sure that you have plenty on your plate. Now, the sun, the yellow planet, the giver of life, is in your third house. And so wherever the sun is, that's the center of your life. And your center is ideas and communicating. Third house deals with siblings too, so that can come into the picture. Make sure that you've got the car in good running order because it deals with short trips. It also deals with communication, which I mentioned. Are you writing a book? Are you doing a YouTube video? Perfect time for that. On the 23rd, the sun enters your fourth house of home, family, and real estate. And that's when the travel will end and nesting will begin. Actually, it begins before that because both Venus, the pink planet, and Mercury, the blue planet, are in your third house, talking up a storm, thinking up ideas. Just Venus brings love wherever it is, and so you have loving ideas, and you're thinking happy thoughts, and travel appeals to you during this time. Venus is the lesser benefic, and wherever it is, we're happy. On the 8th, it moves into your fourth house, and you're ready to really bring beauty to your home. You love being with your family. Are you thinking of moving, buying, selling, renovating? Real estate. Mercury, what we think about and talk about. Well, Mercury is the planet of communication. Third house is where it feels very much at home. And so you've got terrific ideas. You're ready to share them. And on the 3rd, it moves into your fourth house. Now, Mercury is not an action planet, it's a thinking planet. And so you're thinking and communicating with family, you're thinking and communicating with maybe a builder or an architect or a designer about the home and family. But you're going to find that as soon as Venus moves into that fourth house and followed by Mercury, and then the sun, you love home, sweet home. And it's a great time to entertain family members. Now, the full moon is on October 13th in the 9th house of long distance travel. The full moon brings things to a head. Have you been thinking of taking a longer trip, longer distance, longer time? It also rules higher education. And so you're dealing with concepts. Third house, you deal with ideas. 9th house, you deal with concepts. And so perhaps you're taking an advanced education course, and it finishes up on that full moon. But this is a time when you will see the big picture. Great. Then the moon starts waning, and we have a new moon on October 27th. Now, the new moon is when things begin. 2 days to 3 days before the new moon, there really is no energy to speak of. So while the new moon is in your fourth house, you might wait until after the new moon to plan a family gathering because nobody's going to have the energy to do anything anyhow before that. Now, I want to mention something to you that you may already know about. Mercury is going to go retrograde October 31st through November 1st. Things are totally confused when that happens. So you're not going to start new projects. You're going to tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. Because anything you begin on a retrograde Mercury either fizzles out completely or has to be redone within a short period of time, well, within a year. However, we will be in the shadow of the retrograde Mercury starting October 11th. So we're going to start feeling this retrograde Mercury way before the official date. And after it goes direct on November 1st, we have the shadow after the retrograde. I call it the prequel and the sequel. So the final shadow, the after Mercury goes direct shadow, ends December 8th. If you can wait until then to start new projects, that would be a real good idea. However, if you can't, and you do it during the shadow, it won't be as confusing or crazy as if you do it during the official retrograde. Okay, got that? Cool. So I look forward to being with you next month when once again we take a look at your forecast. So may the stars shine brightly on you and yours.